Greetings everybody, welcome to the end of week 6. As you guys can probably tell, I sound a little bit like a bullfrog. I am in the final stage of a cold that I got this week, but aside from how my voice sounds, I'm feeling really great. Let me tell you about my week. So week 6 was a little bit of a hiccup for me. Obviously, when my cold was in full swing, I was not able to go work out. So basically, I missed a couple of days in the gym this week. But last week, after I made my video, I was really feeling good about the upcoming week, and so I ended up going into the gym on Saturday of last week, which counts for this week because my week kind of ends Friday night. So anyway, I ended up only being 1 day short on my cardio, and that felt really good. I was able to start incorporating all of my abdominal exercises, which really felt good. It did take a little bit more time on days that I was going to the gym to do that, but I discovered something interesting when I was at home doing those ab exercises, crunches, squats, leg lifts, side leg lifts. Basically, I was home with my daughter, and I said, "You want to come work out with Mommy?" And she said, "Yay!" And so she was laying down, doing the leg lifts with me. She was very excited about it. And when I went to do my crunches, she wanted me to hold her while I did the crunches, which, I did. And those were some of the hardest crunches I've ever done. But it was really kind of exciting to be able to include her in the exercises that I was doing. Now, when I was doing the crunches, as I would go to lay back down, she would kind of kick off of my legs with her feet and kind of like push me down faster, which gave me a lot more resistance when I was on my way down. So she made them a lot harder. So that's pretty great. And the same thing with the squats. She wanted me to hold her when we did the squats. She didn't want to do the squats herself. She tried it first, but she'd squat down and then she'd like jump up and hop. And I think she knew that she wasn't quite getting the form down. As a 2-year-old, that's a little complicated. But she did really enjoy when Mommy held her when I did squats. So holding an extra 31 pounds while I'm doing the squats certainly made me feel them quite a bit. So that's the whole routine this week. So I was really pleased to be able to incorporate that and had some pleasant surprises in being able to share the experience with my daughter and realize that she can be a part of that in my daily routine. And that I don't have to do those particular exercises at the gym. I can use my gym time to focus on my cardio and any weights that I'm using. So that makes it more manageable, because sometimes if all of your effort is being done in the gym, then on a day that you can't make it to the gym, or on a day that maybe your schedule is off whack and you just don't have the time to go out to the gym, then you don't do any exercise. And it's really important that you don't give up on yourself. And it's really easy. It sneaks in there for you. You'll have one day where you can't make it to the gym, so you just don't work out that day. And then you have another day where you can't make it to the gym, and you're like, well, I didn't go yesterday, so I guess it's okay if I don't go today. And then all of a sudden, you went from going to the gym 5 days a week to going to the gym 1 day a week, and then not going at all for a month. And it's very easy to fall off of that. So if you're able to incorporate that movement in some fashion in your regular day, then even if you don't go to the gym, that piece of exercise is still a part of your everyday life. So going to the gym just gives you more than what you would have if you didn't go. The week was a really good success for me. I did lose some weight this week. When I weighed in this morning, I was at 354 pounds, and last week I was at 357. So I lost 3 pounds in the last week, which was very exciting for me. And I'm just continuing to do what I know works for me. I know that I need to move more and eat better, so I've been doing that. I know that when I'm working out as hard as I have been, I really have to give my body better nutrition because it uses all of those nutrients to improve things. And so I'm continuing to really focus on getting my multivitamin and supplements every single day. I am continuing to keep my pain under control for my shoulder, and I'll do a separate video on that because I really want to tell you why that's so important for me. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm really focusing on making sure my body's getting everything it needs. I'm continuing with the protein shakes that I've been using, which have been really phenomenal, and I'm seeing results. Not only that, but I had my last session with Keith, my personal trainer, who I had gotten a package of sessions with when I started back at the gym. And he took measurements of different parts of my body at the beginning of our session, and then he took one set of measurements yesterday as well. And I would like to let you know that if you go to the goals tab up top on my blog, you will see not only the breakdown of all of the weight that I've lost, but I've now added those measurements on there as well. And as you can see, I've actually been, seeing some pretty good numbers in those measurements. Over about a 5.5-week period, I've seen some inches going down. So that's been very good. So I know that everything I'm doing is working for me, and I know that I'm doing the right thing. So I'm going to continue for the next week. Next week is Christmas. I'm going to spend some time with family. I'm going to, be away from home, so I won't have as much control over my food and time. But I am going to be going to the gym out of town. The people who are hosting Christmas this year are my parents, and my mom is also working out and eating very well. So I know that they will have good food for me at the house, and I'll bring my protein shakes for myself. So I don't have any anxiety about the food. I know I'll have pretty good control in that department. So my suggestion to you, as you're celebrating this Christmas holiday, is take the opportunity to get a little bit of exercise. You can gather up the kids and go for a walk around the block, or you can go to the park, or just do something to get moving. You'll get that warm, fuzzy, glowy feeling all over, which will make you feel wonderful, and you'll really be more present for spending that time with your family. So I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas,